the year 2020, and I just wanted to say this. Don't put too much stress or anxiety on yourself. The only thing change is the year, and you being a new person, it doesn't come overnight. It doesn't come because the year changed. It's a working process. So if you are working on yourself, continue doing so, but don't think that you have to drastically change everything in order to be something totally different because the year changed. Don't put too much anxiety and pressure on yourself. Normally, people make resolutions. It's okay, it's good to have goals, but I don't think you should have a goal basically because the year changed. You should always have a goal. You should set goals for yourself, and you should aim to be better regardless of if it's a new day, a new year, a new decade. It doesn't matter. Just always set goals for yourself and try your best every day to accomplish them. Today I wanted to talk about friendships and what it means to me, because I realized that in life, when you're elevating, you lose a lot of dead weight. And for me personally, some of the dead weights that I lost, it wasn't even intentional. It just dropped off of me, to be honest. And not that I'm complaining, because I don't know if I ever hear that saying here where them say it's lonely at the top. The shit is real. Yeah, you would be surprised how many people aren't happy for your success and how many people want to see you stuck on one level for the rest of your life, all because them want to feel better about themselves and them want to feel like you're always going to be dependent on them. Once you start elevating, you realize you lose a lot of people. And when I say elevate, I don't just mean things, I don't just mean material things. I mean elevating in your headspace, knowing what you want, knowing what your goals are, knowing what you're aiming for. People are afraid sometimes of your potential if you never know. So you not have to be successful and have a house and a car, because I don't know who told anybody that was success, because it's not. Too many people have house and car and millions and still kill themselves. So you cannot define success by material things. I don't really have a friend right now. I don't really have a confidant. I don't really have a comrade. I need those people. Becoming a different person, like killing the past, I have to let go of all of those things that was like making me that person, and I have to be in the now, and I have to look towards the future, because this is not the end of my life. I will meet new people, I will meet new friends, and not everybody is going to finish the journey with you. So that's the way I look at it. The other day I was like looking in the Oxford Dictionary because I wanted to know what the definition of friendship was, and this is the Oxford meaning. It says that a person who knows and with whom one has a bond of mutual affection, typically exclusive or of family relations. So basically the two key words in this meaning is mutual and affection. Remember, mutual and affection, it said that two people, like mutual means two. So it can be me and your friend and you and my friend. So if the definition says mutual, if I'm your friend and you're not my friend, then that cannot be a friendship. So basically it has to be two people who care about each other, who have some type of affection towards each other. And the word affection, like I always tell people, friendships don't only mean just that. It's kind of a relationship too. So anyways, my meaning, right, that I wrote down, I wrote that the Oxford said mutual. That means friendship cannot be one-sided. So if you are friends with somebody and you are loyal and you are kind and you are respectful, then that should be reciprocated. So it should be you giving that and it being returned to you. You're supposed to be kind to somebody, loyal to somebody, look out for them, and it's not being reciprocated. That means that person is not your friend. And a lot of us, like me, I don't do things to gain, but at the end of the day, if me and you are a friend, then the respect should be coming from two sides. It can't be one-sided, right? So if you're gonna show up for somebody, if you're gonna ride for them, if you're gonna be loyal for them, if you're gonna always be there, have them back. Because I realize that a lot of us only know how to show affection through material things. It goes back to our childhood. It's something in our childhood why we learn how to show affection that way, because sometimes you see some people and you wonder how them so affectionate, how them can hug, how them can, you know, tell each other them love you, and then you have an issue with it. It's because it's some trauma that happened in your life why you are unable to show affection other than material things, you know. So if a friendship is only one-sided, then that cannot be a friendship. It's not a friendship. So yeah. The other thing that I wrote down was that affection means love and it means care. So if those affections aren't from both sides, then it can be a friendship. So that's where my issue lie with, you know, friendships and the people that I encounter. Because like I said before, I don't know if I said it before, but I'm gonna say it again. I encounter a lot of narcissistic people. Maybe I have that trait too. I'm not singling out myself. I am definitely not, because I'm a work in progress. But I encounter a lot of narcissistic people who thinks their problems is the only problems that exist, and you don't have a problem. You will show up for them and them not gonna show up for you. You will be there for them, have them back, and them cannot do it for you. The only thing them can do is give you something and feel like say that is it. No. But what I realized, or what somebody was explaining to me, is that when you meet those type of people, you can't even judge them. But I still judge them, it doesn't even matter. But they're saying that maybe that person never had a real genuine friendship before. So they don't know how to be someone's friend. They don't know how to show up for anybody. They don't know how to be loyal to anybody, because no one has showed up for them. No one has been loyal to them. No one showed them respect, you know. So they don't know better than what they know. And I understand that. But if you are going to go through life and realize that you have those issues and are not willing to fix them, then me can't waste my time and try to fix you. You's not a plant. Me not go water you for grow you, because I was listening to TG Jakes the other day and he said that you have some women out there who think they're fixers. That's a man trait. He said that you find a man and you think it's a project. Me do that before. But me, guys, I feel like somebody can fix them to my liking. But at the end of the day, I realize when me meet somebody who wanted to change me from my ways, I was rebellious. So how dare I try to change a man into what I want him to be? Nobody's going to change them ways, Zine, unless they want to change. Okay, so you ever hear the term, you cannot change a leopard from its spots? That is true. The person who wants to change is going to change on their own time and at their own pace. It's not your job, you know. So that's why I'm saying to you that, you know, if someone has a certain trait and they keep hearing it over and over about themselves, then you're supposed to look into yourself. But some people just don't give a fuck. Them still, you know some people who will see the smoke and them still not gonna move until them see the big fire. Yeah, some people are stubborn like that. Like me, you know, I will see the smoke, somebody will say something to me, me's a deep thinker, so I will take it, I will analyze it, I will twist it, I will turn it, I will, you know, keep thinking about it when I brush my teeth, I put on my makeup, I work, I run errands, I cook, like it playing on my head. And I'm thinking, like, why would that person say that, or why do they look at me like that? Because a lot of us tend to say, oh, we don't care what anybody thinks. We are human beings. We do care what people think. If we never care about what people think, we wouldn't buy fancy cars, we wouldn't buy fancy clothes, we wouldn't put on makeup, we wouldn't put on hair. We all care about what other people think, and we're all out here trying to impress people that don't give a fuck about us, you know. So at the end of the day, you know, I break down because I do care, like, why that person said that about me. And then when I realize it, I look into myself and say, well, Chin, maybe that's why, or maybe if there's anything in me that I realize, because I'm my biggest critique, if I see something in me that can be fixed, then I fix it. I am the type of person who empathize. Like, people can come to me with them problems and I empathize. I feel what you feel. I hurt when you hurt, you know. And I'm not the type of person who, so for example, when somebody's sick, I don't know what to do to make them feel better. So sometimes when, you know, I will have people around when they're sick and them say, Chin, I feel sick, or I don't know what to do. Me's a fixer. I'm here thinking, okay, you feel sick, then take this or take that. I don't know how to show affection like that. But once you have an issue and you want to talk about it, I will sit there and I will talk to you for hours about it, try to find a resolution, I will cry with you, I will sit there, I will empathize with you, I will cuss out, I will ride for you, right? But yeah, when you're sick, me numb, me no know how to comfort you. So that's my flaw. And maybe, like say, some trauma happened in my life why I am like that, you know. So that's one of the things where me look for in my friendships. I want people who empathize with me. I want to talk to you, listen. Because when you talk, I listen. But some people aren't like that. So like I said, I kept trying to fix people, you know. Even after them showing me who them is, I still try, because I feel like everyone is capable of better, you know. But you would drown yourself trying to save somebody, you know, at the end of the day. So that's just my character. I empathize, but now I'm learning to go about my business, and you know, after I tried twice or 3 times, then I have to learn to just get over it and move on. I can't keep on and try to pull people up to a me there, because them are going to draw me back down. I see that happen to me the other day, but we're not going to get into it. One of my first betrayal that me ever experienced in my life with friendships is when my best friend next door, she snitched on me about a boyfriend that I had, and she had no reason to do that, but she did it anyway. And the second one was, I remember this girl who I used to know, she did underage and she did have a boyfriend, and he used to abuse her, he used to beat her. I would go there, go try to save her from the beating sometimes if she getting fights, because people used to always bully her for take their man, and I would always show up for her, I would always fight with her, because that's who I am. If me and you are friend and you have an enemy, that person is my enemy. That's who I am. Loyal. I have loyalty tattooed on my finger. If you never know, this says loyalty. This was the last tattoo I got. It says loyalty, and I have it on my finger for a reason. You know, that's who I am. I know I'm fucking loyal to people. But what happened when the time come for the girl stand up for me? Somebody hit me in my face with a rock, and you know what she do? She just stood there, you know. So those are my 2 biggest betrayals in my life, you know. And I mean, it never make me bitter. It never make me feel like I never want to be them friends anymore. I just learn to just stay in my lane, because I realize it too. Some of them girls, them jealous of me. Them jealous of me. I'm not gonna ask Christ. Some girl jealous of me, and that's just basically how it is. One thing though, I'm not gonna make me feel insecure about myself. A lot of times we do that, you know, so I show up to places already where I feel like I look too pretty, and I say I nah go wear an outfit because I don't want to look like myself. Like, who does that? Me? Dummy. A friend should not try to betray you, but my biggest betrayal was my biggest blessing though, you know. One of my biggest betrayal, me have a friend where I love to the T, and we ended up moving together, right? Mind you, me a girl, me always live on my own. I always live on my own since me at Jamaica. From the move out to my people, them house, I've always lived on my own. And remember, the girl said to me, say, she wanted us to get a place together because I did have a pervert that used to come on my window where we used to live. And the girl said to me, so she wanted us to get a place together. And I say, you know, cool, no problem. We get a place with her. And things weren't happening for me, but before things were going so fucking well where I was making a bunch of money. I'm gonna tell you something, when me I buy a bag for myself, I buy two, one for me and one for her. Remember, me I'll find a Blackberry, them time the Blackberry I run the place. I did already have a fucking Blackberry Bold when I did buy cash from Digicel. I think I paid like 54,000 for that phone at the time. I'm going to the bank in the machine one day to draw some money. I'm gonna find a Blackberry. And you know what I did? It was her birthday and I gave it to her. I remember I make my first 1,000 US, and the only thing she did was collect it for me, and I split it down the middle for me and her. She never do no work. As somebody used to deal with a girl, I'm dead for the girl regardless of whatever. You know? But not say she's a bad person. I mean, she been there for me, you know, sometimes when I don't have no grocery in my house, she will come and she will buy me some groceries. Or she will come and she will help me clean my house. So we'll be there, we will cook, we will eat together, we will chat together, we will share stuff together. Like, she was my road dog. I really, really did love that girl. And when we did find out that a girl was a fucked up person, was, I remember she had a enemy. Right? She said the girl was her enemy, she never liked the girl. And my malice the girl, you know. But she said she not like me and the girl, but she said she not like we not have nothing, you know. But because of the loyal person who I am, I said to myself, say, when I chat to nobody with my friend, I chat to her, I end up malice the girl because of her. And I remember one time, my mother always said this, you know, my mother said money make friendship and it break friendship. I remember one time I was in a rut where we never did make no money and things did slow down, and we did live together, and I never have enough money for paying my side of the rent. Mind you guys, me never ever share a place with people. Me not shit. Yo, and I know me I do this thing, I mean I have no reason to come on here and come lie. Me not do roommate thing. Me not do it. From me I do road on my own, I always have my own place. And I decided to go live with a girl. I'm going to live with her. We rent the place together. And I remember 1 month my side of the rent was going to be late because I never have no money. And I said to her, say, yo, pay it and then I'll pay you back. No. You being my friend, I understand that I said that I was going to pay you back. But you know my situation and you know that I was in a rut and you pay the money, and I guess she wanted back the money and she asked me for the money, and I guess me never have it or something. And I guess I was tight too because like I said, she said that she and this girl wasn't friends anymore. And when I come downstairs one night, I see she and the same girl who me malice for her sit down and I eat food together. How the fuck am I for trust you? I trust you for that, dog. That was the day when I say to myself, say, that girl ain't real. You see me? But you will have a friend, you know. You will have a friend for years, but you see, the minute you live with that person is when you see them real, true colors. You hear me? I remember she and the girl break bread together, sit down and I eat together, and I say, oh, I see the shrimps, I say nothing, I just take myself out of the situation. Then I guess she asks me back for the money and I tell her, you know what, no, I'm not give back. And then it caused a little, you know, I guess she got tight, and then I lost my father that same week that me and her get into it. And the girl, even no matter what you go through me and you go through as my friend, as my bona fide friend, no matter what me and you go through, and me meet your mother, your father, your parents who you always talk about, and me meet that person, and me hear that person die, trust me, at least a condolences mood again. Not even that the girl give me. You know the girl though? The girl move out, left me, and me did have a link for go to Bahamas. And you know what happened? She went and she took the link behind my back. Oh, she get the number, I don't know, because I didn't give her that number. And you know, say, she don't know up until today, they say, after she go behind my back and take the link, and the person who was supposed to buy me the ticket for come to Bahamas, he called me and he said that, you know that I spoke to your friend and I asked her if she know your information, and she told me no. Now, me and you live together. You send me money, me send you money. We did it side by side, and you're gonna look on somebody and say you don't know my information. And you could have even called me and say, yo, Chinnery, no, you know what she do? She take it behind my back. And I have it written down in one of my journals over there somewhere. She backbite me. And when she backbite me, I take it. I may eventually move out of the place, you know, and find a new place. Start over my life again from scratch. 2013 was one of the worst years of my life. Me lose my father. And that girl who I thought was my best friend, I lost her that year too. And then a whole heap of things just did come at me. But I don't know if you guys listen to TD Jakes. TD Jakes says, the biggest blessings sometimes come with the biggest struggles, and that was true. And I remember I wrote down in my diary and I said to God, God, I don't know what plans you have for me, and maybe that wasn't my opportunity, but I am just going to leave it into your hands, and wherever you choose to lead me, you lead me. And you know what God led me? Where God led me? God led me to here. So I wasn't supposed to go to the Bahamas, and me for telling you what happened to she at the Bahamas, I'm not gonna do that because that's not my business to tell. But you see, if you see somebody a fight if you an opportunity, leave it. Don't get tight about it. Allow them, because sometimes they must save you and you not even know. And sometimes God have something bigger and better in store for you. So I'm just here to tell you that if you have a friend and you recognize any narcissistic behavior with that friend, cut them loose. Cut them loose and go about your business. It's not worth it. It's not worth the time, and it's not worth the energy. Don't try to save anyone, because at the end of the day, them are going to pull you back down to where you met them. I've elevated and them said the top is lonely, and it's true. And some of the friendships them or some of the family them, when me lose by just trying to be a better person, one of the closest people them to me right now, me and her don't have nothing. Me and her don't have nothing. She just stopped talking to me. Why she stopped talking to me, I cannot tell you. I don't know. You know? And I'm not here sulking and saying, oh, why she don't talk to me? I say, you know what? Thank you. Thank you, because sometimes God is trying to save us. He's trying to bring us into a bigger and a better dimension. And because we keep on holding on to these toxic relationships, we block with blessings. And even relationships with men too. Like every time you sleep with somebody, them demon come after you. Some of them are crosses, cut them loose. You know? And you don't have to cut somebody loose and just decide saying you don't love them anymore. The friend of me I talk about, I love her dearly same way. Maybe sir. Maybe sir, but at the end of the day, I love me more. You know? And it is what it is. You can love people from a distance. It's okay. It's okay to love them from a distance. But I'm not going to talk off on the head anymore. I'm just saying that, you know, choose you. In every situation, choose you. Because at the end of the day, people are going to always choose them. So do what's best for you.
Me heard you want rebound. Sit down.